Hello, people. So soon I'm gonna be starting a new YouTube channel. And getting rid of 3 Run 3 Escape. That way I can change my name to it and to the same exact thing. But I'm gonna be doing a Bandit guide for all those people who need to get up to 99. There's a couple of different ways you can do this. Um, the first way is your basic, like cheap, low level way, which would be like this. And the ring of doing is because you can get some great herd drops, so that'll boost your chance of getting one. So this would be the first one right here. You can see the strength is up. You can use a dragon scimitar for strength. So the next one um, is if you're going to be praying. And it's almost the same, but you just gotta make sure you have something that gives you prayer bonus. And you should have a skill cape by now. If you don't, obsidian cape, or if you have a fire cape, it will work better. I got my dragon. And then you want this and this. I just like the region bracelet because it does give you a little bit of a strength bonus. You could use combat bracelet, but this gives you a pretty decent prayer. And if you're going to be ranging, or like you're up here, you're going to just wear something like this. And this is what you should be using. And like throwing knives would be great. Pretty much whatever you feel comfortable with, but this is what you should be using. The helm of your choice, weapons of your choice, all that. Leather boots, any type of boots. It pretty much give you a range bonus, but there you go. This is like the best setup. Personally, I'm a fan of the prayer setup. I need these. Just because it's a little bit more XP an hour, because you can stay there so much longer. So this is what you're going to be wearing. And then you're going to need a Ceradon or Zamrock item, preferably an arrow, because you're not going to need that slot. Stop glitching up. So you're going to need an arrow if you're not ranging, which you should be using knives or chinchompas if you're ranging. So I have 2 Zamrock and 2 Ceradon, so if you are a Ceradon, I think they call you, the bandits get mad at you and they'll call you a Ceradon scum and a Zamrock hilt, or the other way around, something like that. So either one will really work. They're about 1k a piece. If you're gonna be using monk's robes, which gives you the same prayer bonus, you don't need an arrow. So for the prayer setup, you're gonna grab a full inventory of potions. I don't have a full inventory, so just full inventory of flask, which will cost you a lot, but you'll get a lot more XP, because you can stay there longer. Just for this video, I'm going to be using this method, which is just a lot more attack. Let's see where I'll start with this. I have a defender, so this is what you should use for attack and what I'm going to use. You could also wear full Bandos if you have it. And you're just going to grab an inventory of monkfish. Leave 1 monkfish out just to keep your arrow there so you can get set up. So you're going to, if you have this, you're going to home teleport to Bandit Camp. You need, for this, I think you need Ice Barrage to use it. So there'll be, when you get here the first time, you'll see all these cactuses, and I think you have to use Ice Barrage to turn into mirrors. so we have to run this way. And don't worry, once you're in here, it doesn't won't hurt you. Now there's a couple spots. One is right in this doorway, like this guy. One is over here. You can stand here and there's spawn though there's less. There's one here and a couple in there which I don't even try using because there's no a lot of people there. So my preferred spot is right here because no one usually comes here. And when you flip this on, so yes, it's zone out stun and so on first. But yeah, they'll grab you from both sides. They drop a lot of rooms as well as a couple of great hearts which you should bring up their like drop table. So search up Bandits on Google and find the drop table, and then you can just go back to that. Another great thing to have is a bone crusher. Bone crushers will get rid of those bones for you. You can stay here in AFK. They don't hit very high. If you bring loaded food and you take your arrow off, you can trade it with this guy. So you gotta bring some money if you're gonna do that, and you can stay here even longer. So you could like note a couple hundred prayer pots, and you could be here for like a day or two. Not probably not two, like a day. So it really depends on how much they hit you and all that, and how much you drink the prayer. And you'll get great XP off of them. Okay, so now let's get to the other ways to get here. And if you just attack them without it, they'll say, they'll say that. I gotta kill this one. Should have got my dragon Bandit. Okay. So, there's two more ways you can do this. Oh, I think one more. So, you want to teleport to Alfred, and you're going to run this way, around the castle, or this way. You're going to come to the Shanty Pass. You're going to go through. You're going to use the transportation to go to Pollen of Wheat. You're going to end here. And you're going to run up here, all the way, follow up here. Or you can just run from here straight across, which I wouldn't recommend because you're going to have to use water skins and it'll take up some, it'll take up an inventory space. Another place you can start from is Lumbridge. If you're starting from Lumbridge, run here. So yeah, you run here, you go here and down. Or you can run down here into the swamps, go across, and then down. Either way, I would really recommend going here using transportation, which is like 200 gold. So yeah, but those are the main ways to get here. So let's go check out this spot. So this spot, you're gonna stand in the doorway also, and they'll spawn in here. Okay, so here, I'm just gonna walk in. I'm not gonna steal his clothes. Right in front of this bed is the best spot. I wouldn't go anywhere else. Most of them stand there. Decent spot is this corner, but make sure there's no people in here. You don't want to be stealing someone else's clothes. But I wouldn't use the corner because some of them get stuck like this. So always stand in front of the bed. Guthing, you could also use that. That really helps with your XP. So the next spot, there's one here, and there's one here. That's about the only spots there. So one of the spots is right here. You can throw in your Xanath arrow and you'll get two on you, and this spot I wouldn't recommend. My favorite spot is this house, that house, or that house. Never the bar, it's just too difficult. Well, I hope you guys like this video. Definitely check out this method if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.